Hey, hi. I need to set this up. Okay, whatever. Hi, my name is Dre, and I am the owner of Loon Lake Candles, and this weekend I have a market called the Northwoods Art Book Fair in Hackensack, Minnesota. We're renting an Airbnb. My mom is coming with me, and my aunt and cousin will be there for a little bit of it, and I'm just very excited because this is such a cozy market. I do have a few candles that I need to be making for it, and today's Wednesday, and we're leaving on Friday, so I better get these made, and I'm just going to show you kind of the ins and outs of how to get ready for a market and what you all have to do mentally, physically, everything. So hopefully that's fun. If it's not, that's okay. As someone who's been doing markets for almost 5 years, usually last minute product making doesn't pan out and it's not worth the effort. However, in this instance, it definitely was worth my time, even though I did have enough candles on hand to make the market work and make my booth work well. It just wasn't going to be like a lot of each scent. So these scents sold really well. I did a lot of like a birch and a cabin in the woods, and because I'm going up north this weekend for this market, it ended up being a really great decision because a lot of them sold. So I'm calling it a day. I have to stain some things for our house. We are currently building our own house, and our construction loan is up at the end of the month, so it's kind of like a mad dash to the finish right now, but I got enough done to where I feel pretty happy about that. I mean, it is what it is at this point, and you're probably maybe looking at that shelf and being like, you have candles, right? I do, but like it's random scents here, random scents there. I want this market to be a little bit more organized because usually it's not, and I want it to be. I want to be that girl, but everything in my life is kind of chaos right now, so I feel like I just need to accept that. I'm gonna label those tomorrow. To the house I go. Life is good again. I got my coffee this morning. I have my pumpkin spice donut that everyone wants. Hot commodity around here. No ma'am. Good job, bookies. I'm gonna have to put you guys back into the... Come on, let's go. Okay, I need to make a to-do list that goes over everything that's like a must get done today. Instead of sleeping this morning, which I should have been doing, I was looking at booth setups on TikTok. That didn't really help me out. We're just gonna go with the usual U shape, and there's a lot of people that are like, do the Z shape, do the Z shape. It just doesn't work for me, and I don't know why. I just don't like it. I just don't enjoy it. And I feel like the events that I go to now, I've been going to for so many years, that people kind of are familiar with my products, so it's not scary to come into my booth. So I'm just gonna roll with it, to be honest. So yeah, gotta make that list, gotta check it twice. I'm hoping to get my truck packed up by the end of the day, so then mom and I can just leave whenever tomorrow. I think we can check into the Airbnb at like 3, and it's like a 2.5 hour drive. I'm gonna enjoy this donut without any dogs in my face. It's gonna be a good day. So the candles that I'm packaging up here are actually for one of my wholesalers, Haley and Ray, out of Long Prairie, Minnesota, but I needed to get them organized and kind of out of the way so I could get to it and do it for these market candles. So here's where I'm at for the day. I have mostly all the inventory done and marked and labeled. However, I'm like questioning if I should make more sprays really quick, because those did really well at Art in the Park. I know that this thought should not be in my head right now, but all I can think about is painting these shelves tonight. I spray painted them a couple weeks ago. They look really, really bad. Oh jeez. I just think it looks really tacky. It's still sticky from when I spray painted it. So I'm gonna sand it and then I'm gonna paint it again. This seems a little ambitious. Oh, I ended up not making those sprays. The scent was just like not coming out enough. In fact, it smelled not good. So I thought about making another scent, and then I thought about it too long. And now I need to keep moving because I need to get everything put together. So I'm going to the show with not as many sprays as I wanted to go with, but again, life goes on. It's like 8 p.m. so I need to get moving and grooving. You can hear how sticky it is as I'm grabbing all of this. Maybe. Dang, girl. Oh. Ow.
Did you print your labels?
Yep, I got my labels printed.
Right.
Nope, I have these two.
You got your card reader?
Yep. My money box is in the car.
Is your card reader in it?
Yeah.
Positive?
100%.
Because I've seen your card reader floating around.
Yeah, she's been moving, and she shouldn't be moving. Officially all packed up. I'm gonna go pick up my mom, and then we're off. Hopefully I didn't forget anything. As cute as this Airbnb is, I told my mom this morning, I was like, let's just go home after the market today. I've already paid for the second night of the Airbnb, and I'm just like, I just want to be home. I don't know, when I was younger, this was so much fun, like traveling away from home and doing a market and setting up and taking down and all that stuff, and I'm getting to a point now where it just doesn't have the same appeal. It just doesn't. So it's okay. That's okay. I mean, it's a beautiful area. I love coming up to this part of Minnesota, but it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. I think after I've made all the product and packed all the product, I'm just pooped. That's why I think wholesale is for me, because I make the product and then I just ship it all out. Yeah. I sound like an Eeyore, and I know it, but the Airbnb is super cute. That is so pretty.
Well, that takes at least a month before you start getting through, before she starts.
It's so nice of you and Jordan to
How's that non-gluten-free pizza?
So they all 9 and 12s get tissue?
Yep, all of them should have tissue. And if you run out, that's fine. Okay, it is the next day, next morning. I'm so glad we came back. I slept for 12 hours last night. I went to bed at 7. I woke up at 7, and I was like a new human being. Here's my rundown of the market. There was a lot of construction going into town, and this is a very small town, so I think that really did impact how many people were there, because sales were down. They were still okay. If I wouldn't have gotten the Airbnb, it would have been a perfect one-day show, but I had originally booked the Airbnb for my husband and I to stay in and have like a weekend away, but since we're building this house, it's impossible to leave right now. So he was working on that while I was up there, and I think next year will be a different story. I do want to go back. There's just something about this market that I'm obsessed with, and I don't know what it is, but if it's the area, the location, the vendors, the organizers, they care so much about the vendors, and it's such a breath of fresh air, and you feel cared about, and the customers that do come back every year are just wonderful people. So anyway, I had a great time. I'm glad to be home, and I hope you enjoyed this time with me.